Let's face it, we love celebrities, but one thing that we love more is when two celebrities decide to date each other, despite how difficult it is to balance a relationship without everybody putting in their 2 cents. It sucks when it doesn't work out because we think if they couldn't make it work, then there's no hope for me, right? So let's go down memory lane, grab the nearest tissue box, and remember 9 shocking celeb splits that left fans heartbroken right here on Listed. No couple is perfect. I mean, it's actually impossible to be perfect, but we somehow believe that celeb couples are immune. Let's kick off the list with one of the most recent splits. It pains me to even say it, but Anna Faris and Chris Pratt have officially called it quits. After 8 years of marriage and plenty of public statements of love and admiration for each other, the couple released statements on social media. Chris posted a message on his Facebook page saying, "Anna and I are sad to announce we are illegally separating. We tried hard for a long time and we're really disappointed. Our son has 2 parents who love him very much, and for his sake, we want to keep the situation as private as possible moving forward." Say it ain't so. During a Reddit AMA back in 2015, Chris even said, "Our relationship has made me believe in divine intervention and destiny just as much as my crazy career and the way I fell into this life. She and I grew up 20 minutes away from each other but never met until we met in LA." Well, I'm still hoping that the House Bunny and Star-Lord can make it work, but who knows. Next on our list is a true throwback that devastated us all. I'm talking about Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt. They were both at the top of their careers, freaking A-listers, and from the outside looking in, appeared to be the perfect couple that was so easy to look at. We were all rooting for them until that dreaded joint statement was released saying, "We would like to announce that after 7 years together, we have decided to formally separate. For those who follow those sorts of things, we would like to explain that our separation is not the result of any speculation reported by the tabloid media. This decision is the result of much thoughtful consideration. We happily remain committed and caring friends with great love and admiration for one another." Of course, the tabloid media was talking about the possible scandal of Brad falling in love with his Mr. and Mrs. Smith co-star Angelina Jolie. After many scandalous headlines and rumors, the new couple went public with their relationship. However, it wasn't until 2008 that they both admitted in separate interviews that they fell in love while filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Now this brings us to our next couple, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. After Jennifer Aniston moved on to her now husband Justin Theroux, it was way easier to get over the Brad and Jennifer split. Oh, by the way, Justin recently posted an adorable pic of him and his beautiful wife on his Instagram to celebrate their 2nd anniversary. Back to Brangelina though. The two were stunning together, a force to be reckoned with on the red carpet, and they had all their beautiful kids. I mean, it was so magical. But once TMZ announced in 2016 that Jolie filed for divorce and custody of the kids, ish hit the fan and social media was divided on whether they were sad that they split or happy because they were still hurt over the Brad and Jennifer split that was caused by Brangelina falling in love. Another celeb couple split that is still tearing up our heart is Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears. This was a match made in heaven. They both got their start on Mickey Mouse Club. They both have out-of-this-world singing and dancing skills. They've dominated the pop charts, but most importantly, they wore matching denim outfits that people will still be talking about centuries from now. Now, though Britney has never said much about the breakup, Justin has been vocal about the breakup for years. In one interview, he explains that, "In the past, suffering has helped me compose songs. Cry Me a River was written in a time of pain, like everyone knows." So I guess in this case, maybe it was a good thing they broke up because we got some pretty great songs out of it. A more recent split was Demi Lovato and Wilmer Valderrama, who split in 2016 after dating for almost 6 years. The two were one of the cutest couples in our timeline, but their split rocked us. There were some who never approved of the relationship because of the 13-year age gap, but they were super supportive of each other during the time that they were dating, but ultimately realized that they were better friends than they were lovers. The good thing is that they are still friends even a year after the breakup. She recently posted a photo to her Insta story with Wilmer during LA Pride and captioned it, "Best of friends no matter what." Now let's move on to another talented duo that was together for 6 years, Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. After 6 years of marriage, Nick filed for divorce in 2014. The former couple have 2 beautiful kids together, but we all know that kids can't save a relationship or a marriage. Amidst cheating allegations and rumors that the two were living separately, the divorce announcement wasn't the biggest shocker, but it did make us sad. Both have moved on and dated other people. Nick even welcomed a new baby boy back in February with former Miss Arizona USA Britney Bell. In a recent interview with the Daily Beast, Nick explained how he's managed to maintain a civil relationship with Mariah, saying, "It's really just about unconditional love. taking your ego out of the situation and understanding that that's how it goes. You moved on, but at the end of the day, you've got to raise children. It's pretty simple when you think about it. Okay guys, have you ever wondered, is this chicken I have or is it fish? I know it's tuna, but it says chicken by the sea. Is that stupid? If you don't know where that quote is from, then I need you to look up newlyweds Nick and Jessica. Yes, I'm talking about Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson, who pretty much became household names after the premiere of their reality show on MTV back in 2003. Of course, Nick grew to fame from 98 Degrees and Jessica had a singing career as well, but the reality show is what catapulted them to a new level of fame and ultimately doomed their marriage. They released a statement at the time saying, after 3 years of marriage and careful thought and consideration, we have decided to part ways. This is the mutual decision of two people with an enormous amount of respect and admiration for each other. We hope that you respect our privacy during this difficult time. They both have moved on since then. Nick married Vanessa Minnillo and they have 3 beautiful kids. Jessica married Eric Johnson in 2014 and they have 2 beautiful kids. And there's still no confirmation if she knows if what she was eating is chicken or fish, but we're gonna assume she knows. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck found love on the set of Jolie and Bennifer was born. Although it was a whirlwind romance, it did not last because the two started dating in 2002, then they were engaged, but the engagement was called off in 2004. And Jennifer told People, we didn't try to have a public relationship, we just happened to be together at the birth of the tabloids. And it was like, oh my God, it was just a lot of pressure. Jennifer later reunited with her ex Mark Lopez and the two married and had twins together, but that ultimately came to an end. Ben went on to marry Jennifer Garner and they had 3 kids together, but they finally filed for divorce earlier this year. Jennifer Lopez is now dating Alex Rodriguez and Ben is dating SNL producer Lindsay Shookus. And finally, we were all singing along to the sweet High School Musical tunes back in the day, but while we fell in love with Troy and Gabriella, Zach and Vanessa fell in love with each other. Undoubtedly one of the most adorable couples on our list, everyone was thrilled to find out that the two were dating IRL after filming the first film. They dated for 5 years, but ultimately decided to go their own way. In one interview, Vanessa attributed Zach's popularity among female fans as one of the reasons for the split. Some fans were hoping that the two were at least still friends, but Vanessa Hudgens shot that down with a quickness on Access Hollywood saying, oh yeah, no, that's not a thing that happens. I completely lost contact with him. Oh well, if they're happy, then we're happy. Well, that's a wrap on those relationships and this listed. Let us know which split really affected you and let us know about some splits that weren't on this listed that you still can't get over. You know what to do. Put it all down in the comment section below and don't forget to subscribe. After that, click right over here to see celeb couples who survived cheating scandals. And of course, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm your host, Emilianus Jr. You can find me at Emilianus Jr. and I'll see you next time.